Everybody knows a few musicians that are really talented and always wonder, why are these musicians not further ahead in their career? So in this episode, I plan on sharing 5 reasons why talent just isn't enough in the music industry. The very first one, you actually have to be resilient due to rejection. The music industry is more or less a very cutthroat industry, and you will get rejected 9 out of 10 times, probably a lot more than that. So it's imperative and important for you to realize that not everyone will think you're dope, or not everyone will appreciate the musicality that you give in. So rejection is part of the game. So you have to be resilient. Yes, it hurts in the beginning, but eventually, sadly enough, you get used to the rejection and you learn to move on. So you have to be resilient in the music industry. Number 2, it's also important to realize that depending on the type of music you make, there has to be some kind of connection beyond just the talent that resonates with the audience. Now, talking on a hip hop perspective, there are a lot of rappers that I know who are lyrical wizards, but they lack that emotional connection, which helps transcend them from being just talented into I am now a super fan of this musician. This also is similar to all the other genres. If the song does not have an emotional stimulating effect, or you do not connect emotionally, you will not have a long, resistant and resilient career. So establishing an emotional connection is important. Ideally, with number 3, you want to establish and know the business side of things and network. Now, we all know the music business has the business side and the creative side. Most people understand the creative side, it just comes from within, but the business side requires time and effort to establish and know what is what within the industry and to make that creative portion into money. So it is imperative and important that you know the business side of the music business to make money, and that's why talent is not enough. As a musician, there are times where you have to bend a little and be adaptable and versatile. Gone are the days where you could just be strictly a rock artist and make pure rock, or just a jazz artist and just be a pure jazz musician. But you have to be able to be versatile and adapt with the times. Now, this is not necessarily 100% all the time. There are times where you have to say, okay, this is too far off, and the audience that listens to this will never listen to my type of music anyway. But there are times where you can blend and lean a little, because audiences generally tend to listen to multiple genres. For example, if someone is listening to trap, they are most likely going to be able to listen to the other urban genres and feel and resonate to the other urban genres, such as R&B or such as amapiano and gqom. There are overlaps because of the way the industry is. No one can strictly just listen to one genre. Listeners tend to listen to other genres. So you have to be versatile in your creative and music side of things in order to appeal to those other people listening to multiple genres. And last but not least, talent is free and comes from whatever or whoever you believe in, but the music business requires consistent hard work. Everyone knows a talented musician, and if only they worked a little harder, they could get somewhere. That is because the business side requires consistent hard work. You have to keep on hammering away at it, slowly but surely, and eventually you will build a fan base and an audience, similar to what I did with my YouTube channel. I didn't make a lot of videos in one day. I kept on showing up. That's the same with the music business, and in any endeavor where you want to grow, you have to be consistent and keep on putting work in. But if you want to know how many streams you need to get 1,000 Rand, watch this video.